Shri Gurubhyo Namaha students, welcome to online class. Today I am going to discuss congruence modulus. Right children? C-O-N-G-R-U-E-N-C-S. Congruence modulo. Congruence modulo. First I will give the definition, right? Two integers A and B or congruence modulo n or congruence modulo n if they differ by an integer multiple of n that b minus a equal to k into n. They differ by an integer, it is a multiple of n. Here for some integer k, for some integer k, anything it can be, right? This can written as, this also can written as, also be written as what? This can also be written as A congruence B bracket mod n. Got it? Mod n. Mod n means, right, A congruence B mod n. You can say A minus B is divisible by n. That also possible, right? It means, that is A congruence B mod n means A minus B is divisible by n. Divisible by n. Got it children? Now you see, I will give one example. I'll give one example. 65 congruence to 5. 65 congruence to 5 modulo 12. Got it? What does it mean? You see, 65, example this is 65 minus 5 is equal to 60 is divisible by 12. Got it or not? Divisible by 12. Got it children? Say yes or no. When you subtract the difference, it is a multiple or it can be divisible. Got it? Say yes or no. It is divisible by 12 or not? Yes, it is divisible by 12. You get the remainder as 5. Now I am going to move to exercise. Got it children? This only we are going to use and find the solution of the exercise 2.3. Exercise 2.3, question number 1. Find the least positive value of x such that, question Roman letter 1, First subdivision. 71 congruence to x modulo 8. What is the procedure we followed? 71 minus x equal to 8n or k. Anything you can use, right? For some integer n. For some integer n. For some integer n. That means what can you write here? 71 minus x is a multiple of 8. Is a multiple of 8. And one more thing we said, it is divisible, right? When it is divisible, at what value of x it is divisible? Any idea? Least positive value. The least positive value. The least positive value of x must be. Value of x must be what? Any idea? Must be 7. Got it, children? When you substitute in the place of x as 7, you will get it as 64. So it is multiple of 8. Right? Say yes or no. Now, pass on to question number 2. Least value. That's why we are selecting x as 7. Right? Next subdivision, you people are going to say 78 plus x equal congruence to 3 modulo 5. 78 plus x minus 3 equal to 5n for some integer n. Some integer n. That means what it is? Any idea? Now how it becomes? 75 plus x equal to 5n for some integer n. Now 75 plus x is a multiple of 5. Will you agree or not? Multiple of 5. That means what should be the least value of x? Definitely the least value of x should be 5. When you substitute 5 only, it is divisible by 5, right? Therefore, the least positive value of x equal to 5. Least positive value of x equal to 5. Third subdivision. What is the third subdivision? 89 congruence to x plus 3 modulo 4. How to write, children? 89 minus of x plus 3 equal to 4n. Any variable you can assign. For some integer n. Now 89 minus x minus 3. That is the meaning, right? 89 minus x minus 3 equal to 4n for some integer n. Now 86 minus x equal to 4n for some integer n. That means what should be the least value of x? You should assume and say, if x is equal to 2 only, it is divisible by 4, right? How to write this? 86 minus x is a multiple of 4. When it is multiple of 4, the least positive value of x is 2. Got it, children? If you substitute x is equal to 2, you will get it as 84. Then you can write multiple of 4. Therefore, x is equal to 2 is the least positive value. Least positive value. Got it, children? Least positive value. Now, question number fourth subdivision, right? Fourth subdivision, what it is? 96 congruence to x by 7 modulo 5. 96 minus x by 7 equal to 5n for some integer n. Got it? This is the procedure. Next, what can you do? Any idea, children? 96 into 5, what can you get? 672 minus x divided by 7 equal to 5n for some integer n. Got it? Now, what is the least positive value of x? Any idea? Therefore, least positive value of x equal to 7. How I put x is equal to 7? If I substitute x is equal to 7, I will show you this, right? 672 minus 7 divided by 7. 672 minus 7 means what can I get? 6, 6, 5, right? 6, 6, 5 I can get, which is equal to what I wrote. Whether it is correct or not, I am going to say what I wrote, that is exactly correct. For that purpose, I am going to do the calculation here, right? 665 divided by 7. 7 9s are 63, then 35, 7. Now it is multiple of 5? Yes, it is multiple of 5. That's why the least positive value of x is 7. Got it, children? Now I am going to move fifth subdivision. 5x congruence to 4 mod 6. How can you write 5x minus 4 equal to 6n for some integer n. Some integer n. Then 5x minus 4 is a multiple of 6. Is a multiple of 6. That means what is the least positive value of x? Least positive value of x is what? When you substitute x is equal to 2, you will get it as 10. 10 minus 4, 6. Then it is multiple of 6. Right? Positive value of x equal to 2. Got it, children? You have to substitute the value. If you arrive a multiple of the number, you can say that value is the least positive value. Now I am going to move to second Roman letter. Right, now you understood how we are getting the congruence modulo. Sorry children. Question number 2, second Roman letter, right? If x is congruent to 13 modulo 17, 13 modulo 17, how we are going to express in the mathematical format? X congruent to 13 modulo 17. Got it? Now, then 7x minus 3 is congruent to which number modulo? Which number modulo? Right? It is given to you. It is given to you. Then the next step, 7x equal to 13 into 7 bracket modulo 17. Got it children? What it is given, you see, 7x minus 3 is congruent to which number modulo 17? Which number modulo 17? Here I am assuming 7x equal to 13 into 7 modulo 17. What it is given? 7x minus 3 congruence to 91 minus 3 modulo 17. Got it? X congruence to 13. They said 7x minus 3. That's why I multiplied both the sides by 7. Then what it is given, that I am going to use it here. I am subtracting minus 3. First I multiply by 7. Next I subtract 3 from 7x and 91. Now what is my result here? 7x minus 3 congruence to 88 modulo 17. 88 modulo 17. Now 7x minus 3 equal to, congruence to 88. When you divide by 17, what is the remainder? That you have to write it here, right? 17, 88. How many times? 17, 4s are 8, 2, 17, 6 are 17, 6, no, 17, 5s are, you see, 5, 3, right? 17 5s are 85. The remainder what it is, that you have to write it here. You have to divide 88 by 17. That is the meaning, right? 78 minus x congruence to 3 modulo 17. That means 77x minus 3 is congruent to 3 modulo 17. Modulo 17. Once again I repeat the sum, you see, it is given to you. But the format is given as 7x minus 3. First I multiply the given format by 7. That's why I arrived 7x equal to. Next I subtract 3 from the given, that is 7x, from the previous 7x minus. Now what I arrive? 7x minus 3 equal to 88 modulo 17. I divided 88 by 17. What remainder I arrive? That I wrote it here. That is the procedure, right? 3 modulo 17. That's why 7x minus 3 is congruent to 3 modulo 17. Got it children? Now you people understood or not? Solve. Next. Question number 3. Question number 3. The same thing you have to follow for the example sum also, right? You have to try the example sum. 3, solve 5x congruence to 4 modulo 6. Normal procedure what it is? 5x minus 4 equal to 6n for some integer n. Right? Next, 5x equal to 6n plus 4. Next, x is equal to 6n plus 4 divided by 5. Divided by 5. Now you are going to assume the value. Right? When we substitute, when we put n equal to 1, next you have to add 5. 6, you should add 5, right? 11, etc. Right? Now only it is divisible by 5. Got it, children? Then 6n plus 4 is divisible by 5. Already I told you. Either you can write multiple or divisible. Here I applied divisible because I want to find the solution of x. They ask us to solve, right? X is equal to 6 into 1 plus 4 divided by 5 which is equal to 10 by 5 2. X is equal to 6 into 6 plus 4 divided by 5 which is equal to 40 divided by 5 equal to 8. X is equal to 6 into 11 plus 4 divided by 5, 70 divided by 5 equal to 12, right? Therefore, the solution, like that it is going on, right? Therefore, the solutions are 2, 8, 12, etc. Got it, children? How I am arriving the result? The question number 4. Question number 4 I am going to do, right? Question number 4. Solve 3x minus 2 congruence to 0 modulo 11. Here how can you write 3x minus 2? 3x minus 2 is equal to 11k. You don't bother about the number here. Normal procedure what we follow the same. For some integer k, any variable you can assign, either n or k or t or s, whatever you like. Now 3x equal to 11k plus 2. X is equal to 11k plus 2 divided by 3. Got it, children? Now, already I told you, either you can write it is a multiple or divisible, right? Now, when we substitute, when we put x is equal to, k is equal to, when we put k equal to 2, you should add 3. to the previous. Like that you will get the numbers, right? 11, etc. Now, then 11k plus 2, 11k plus 2 is a multiple of, is divisible by 3. Divisible by 3. Now, x is equal to 11k plus 2 divided by 3. First you have to substitute k equal to 2. K equal to 2. X is equal to 11 into 2 plus 2 divided by 3 equal to 24 divided by 3, 8. 11 2s are 22, 22 plus 2, 24. Got it? Next, x is equal to 11 into 3 plus 2 divided by, 11 into 5, no? Sorry children. 11 into 5 plus 2 divided by 3, 57 divided by 3, which is equal to 19. Which is equal to 19. Got it? Modulo 11. When you add 11 to the previous number, you will get it as 19. Got it? X is equal to, so what we did, the procedure is correct. For that purpose I said, right? 11 into k. K value is what? 8 plus 2 divided by 3, which is equal to 90 by 3 equal to what? 30. Now the solutions are like that, it will go on, right? Solutions are what? Any idea? Children, do you have any idea? 8, 19, 30, etc. Got it? How you are getting? Thank you children. You have to go through what it is congruence. Either you can write it as multiple or you can write it as divisible, right? Both the things I explained. I can write it in terms of multiple, at the same time I written in the form of divisible. Thank you children. You have to go through what are the things I taught. You have to go through, you have to revise. If you have any doubt, you will come and ask me. I will clarify your doubt. Once again, thank you children.